Oh, that's Oprah.
That's Oprah.
Everything that's wrong with our culture is why I'm a success.
Wow.
So when I actually got a chance to talk to her, she was like, I never thought about it like that.
50 Cent just jumped into the mix of this drama between a lot of black actors, including Denzel Washington and Oprah. And he's really going after Oprah, calling her a Hollywood puppet who takes advantage of black actors. Just so you know, 50 Cent has been on Oprah's case for quite some time. He's accused her of using black actors to build her massive empire, then ditching them when she's done. He was actually one of the first to back up Monique when she accused Oprah and Tyler Perry of blackballing her and wrecking her career. This was after she spoke up about getting paid too little for her role in Precious. And now, he's standing by Taraji, helping her in her fight against Oprah and other black actors who Oprah has reportedly used for her own benefit. So, if you've been online in the last few days, you might have caught the latest gossip about Taraji and Oprah. Taraji called out Oprah for paying her too little in the new movie The Color Purple. Taraji says she hasn't gotten a pay raise since Proud Mary, which was released 6 years ago. She even thought about turning down The Color Purple because Oprah's initial offer was way off. She hoped Oprah, being a fellow black woman, would get it and do the right thing, but Oprah did the total opposite.
Where's my raise? I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary, and almost had to walk away from Color Purple.
Taraji later opened up in another interview, this time with Oprah's close friend, Gayle King. She shared that she was seriously thinking about quitting acting. But while Taraji was going through a tough time, even considering leaving the industry, Gayle seemed to downplay her struggles. She made Taraji's pain seem like it was nothing serious. Obviously, since Gayle is Oprah's bestie, she wasn't about to let Taraji spill the beans about Oprah on her show.
So hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathin'.
While this chaos was unfolding, 50 Cent decided to get involved. He reshared a news article on his Instagram expressing his eagerness to collaborate with Taraji. His caption was pretty straightforward. They dropped the ball. Forget them, Taraji. I'm ready to work. Let's do this. But this isn't the first time 50 Cent has called out Oprah. In fact, their feud started because of a similar issue. Back when 50 was climbing the ladder of fame, he really wanted to be on Oprah's show. He thought it would change his image from a former drug dealer from Jamaica, Queens, to a successful rapper. Plus, he wanted to impress his grandmother, who was a big fan of Oprah. But when he suggested this to Oprah, she was totally not into it. 50 Cent then accused Oprah of being anti-hip-hop, especially the type of music he made. He even likened her to an Oreo, black on the outside, white on the inside, claiming she caters to an older white female audience. 50 took his cheekiness up a notch by naming his dog Oprah and his cat after Oprah's best friend, Gayle King. At the same time, Ludacris also had issues with Oprah. He claimed she undermined him during his appearance on her show. He was there to discuss his new movie, Crash, with his other cast members, but instead of focusing on his role in the movie, Oprah kept questioning him about using the N-word in his music. Ludacris was really put off by this and later called her out in a radio interview.
It was it was certain comments that she had made about, I was there for a Crash for the movie. Yeah. And basically she said something about not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie.
To add to the drama, Oprah went a step further by editing out parts of Ludacris's response to her questions, making him appear foolish.
With certain songs I made, say you don't agree with certain songs, don't say you just don't agree with all of my music. Right.
Then there was Dave Chappelle's episode on Oprah's show. He appeared after turning down a $50 million deal with Comedy Central and taking a trip to Africa, citing concerns for his safety. Dave opened up about the sketchy aspects of the deal that made him uncomfortable, leading to his rejection. However, during his explanation, Oprah kept cutting him off, pressing him to confess to having some sort of mental health issue. At one point during the interview, we can see Dave talk about how some Hollywood personalities tried to force him to take antipsychotics and how that wasn't cool at all. To everyone's surprise, Oprah goes ahead and completely ignores this, while telling Dave he was just stressed out and paranoid. We can all see the awkward reaction 50 Cent had after as Oprah blindsides him with the comments.
They just said in everything I had $50 million. That's like making me a marked man.
So did you go to a psychiatric hospital?
In South Africa?
So as you can see, Oprah has a long history of causing trouble for black actors, and 50 Cent is really tired of seeing it happen. Taraji isn't the only black actress he defended against Oprah either. He also backed up Monique when she revealed that Tyler Perry and Oprah had blackballed her. Monique spoke up about being underpaid for Precious, mentioning she was only given $50,000, which was hardly enough. Then Tyler and Oprah wanted her to do a promotional tour for the movie without any extra pay. Monique refused, which made Oprah and Tyler even more upset. They then began a campaign to label her as difficult. Monique said that Tyler went as far as to badmouth her to director David Tolbert, leading her to lose out on other acting opportunities.
So no, I was not blackballed. I was whiteballed by some black who had no balls.
While Monique was sharing all this, she faced resistance from nearly everyone in the industry, except for 50 Cent. He was the only one who really stood by her. He even posted a photo of Monique on his Instagram, supporting her comeback with a caption, "All in favor of Monique being back on top, say make it happen. Stop messing around. I saw Monique stand up during Super Bowl weekend. It was amazing. She totally captivated me. You've got to see her perform." Later, he made another post insisting that Tyler Perry and Oprah should apologize to Monique, hinting that he was going to help her rise back to the top. 50 Cent might be known for his humor, but he's serious when it comes to supporting his peers. He proves it by casting Monique in the second season of his popular show, BMF, and Monique seems to have totally nailed her part. On the topic of 50, he's never really been a fan of Oprah and her ways. He thinks everything she does is about putting down black actors and using them to grow her own empire. There's a rumor that Oprah only paid Taraji $500,000 for her role in The Color Purple. Can you believe that? That was after Taraji tried to negotiate and almost walked away from the film. Remember, The Color Purple made over $18 million on its opening day alone. Oprah could have paid Taraji and the other actors what they deserved, but instead, she chose to keep more for herself. For those unaware with Monique's feud with Oprah, let's run it down. A previous accusation made by the Oscar winner Monique was that Winfrey, along with filmmakers Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry, had blackballed her. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Monique detailed further strains that occurred in her relationship with Winfrey. Among these was the occasion that the talk show host invited her estranged family members, including her eldest brother, who admitted to sexually abusing her when she was a child, to appear on the show in the year 2010. After Monique had won the Academy Award that year, Winfrey informed her that her brother had called her and wanted to appear on the show in order to let her know how parents can watch out for predators. As Monique explained, she then asked, "Do you want to come on the show because he wants to apologize to you? Do you want to come on?" "Oprah, I don't want any part of that," Monique claims saying to her. She then explained how she was horrified to see other family members, including her parents and another brother, who played down the abuse on the show. She even mentions how Oprah was just looking out for more ratings, completely disregarding her feelings.
You had full intentions of having my parents on your show and not saying anything to me. Was that for ratings?
Monique stated that she and Winfrey had a lengthy conversation before the broadcast, during which she disclosed that she and her mother were not on good terms. "We weren't even communicating with one another. After that, I watched the show and I can see that my mother is attempting to make a difference in the world. I am familiar with my family." With a sense of betrayal, she reached out to Winfrey. "I reached out to everybody I could to try to get to Oprah," Monique told reporters. "It is not. None of it. It came to an abrupt end." The confrontation between Monique and Winfrey took place in 2014 at an Oscar party held at the residence of Alfre Woodard. The party was held in honor of Lupita Nyong'o, who was nominated for the award and ultimately won it. To which she said, "You know we're going to have to talk, right?" She sat down on the sofa and said, After that, when the guests gathered to talk to Lupita about their own experiences with the Oscars, I told her, "Lupita, run your race the way you want to run it, baby. For the reason that you ought not to have any regrets when you reach the conclusion of it," she explained. As always, people had a lot to say about this, not hesitating to criticize Oprah. One person said 50 Cent putting Monique on is a big power play towards Tyler and Oprah. He may not have their money, but he has just as much control and is a heavy hitter in a lane he created, and there is nothing they can do about it. I love how she's about to win again. And what do you guys think? Please let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.